Omega.
Oh, here we go.
I've heard you.
Okay, there's Susie, okay? She's been hearing me for 31 years, for crying out loud. The last 19 of which has been the most loveliest time in my life, in my relationship with her. Like I said, she looked me up in poker rooms. We were friends. So the third time one of her boyfriends went to jail, we were out having drinks at the Union Plaza Casino, listening to music. Then I just said, to hell with all this. I am going to make a move. And I did. And so I did. And so anyways, I'm not going to go any further into this story, Susie, except for the fact of how we met again. The last time I saw Susie was probably Christmas of 1990. Never saw her again in my life. As you guys know, if you know from my story, I ended up in the hospital in Las Vegas after a 7-year heroin addiction, and came back home to the Bay Area here and got clean. And so went to school, got my KDAC counseling license to be able to go work in a program, which I did. So in 2001, I think it was like 2 weeks, maybe a week or two after 9/11, I was at a conference, and it was really weird because it was a KDAC conference, and we had a booth. The program I work with has a booth. I'm not going to mention their name, but so it was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday was this conference. And so myself and this gal named Regina were going on Thursday. My program director and another counselor was going on Friday, and then assistant program director was going on Saturday. So as fate has it, I'm here at this meeting, and it's just like a KDAC, vote, raise your hand and vote for this bill meeting, which is boring as hell to me. So I told my friend, I said, I think I'm just gonna walk. I was looking at these brochures. I had these brochures and all these different workshops that afternoon, right? So I'm reading, and I see this one thing here. It says, Susan Foreman, Prostitution Outreach, Vallejo. That looks good, Susan. I think I'm making me a drink of water, too. I don't know why I'm nervous. I don't know. Anyways, because maybe she's sitting here listening to me tell the story. So anyways, I tell Regina, I says, I knew a Susie Foreman, or Susan Foreman. Susie Foreman, I said, it said Susan Foreman on the brochure. I said, I used to know a Susie Foreman back in Las Vegas, right? So I leave the ballroom. I walk through the lobby. As I'm walking through the lobby, the door opens, and it's Susie. Me and Susie standing there looking at each other with, this was better than when Harry met Sally, for crying out loud. So Greg met Susie, okay? And so she said, I remember saying to me distinctly, she says, I didn't know whether to slap the shit out of you or kiss you and give you a big hug, right? She says, I have done so much effing work on you in my recovery. So as it had it, from that point there, me and her left the conference, walked across the street to Denny's, had a cup of coffee, and we just caught up on a lot of stuff. And so I think I'm going to take it from there. That day, actually, that I met her, saw her again in that Holiday Inn in Emeryville, California. We were talking about lunch at the time, but she was going out to lunch. She had a couple of girls taking her out to lunch. Was it 7 or 8 years, Susie? Was it 7 or 8 years you were celebrating in 2001?
8.
8 years.
Yeah.
So she was going out to lunch with some of her friends to celebrate, her 8 years clean and sober. And so after that, we exchanged numbers, and, the rest is history. She's my dear friend. I love her to death. Please listen to her share. She's sponsored all kinds of gals. She's a sponsee, and she's a sponsor, and she just has a wonderful story. So I'm going to turn it over to Susie. Susie, it's all yours.
All right, Greg. Thank you. Thank you, David, for having me also. I really appreciate it. I love to talk about recovery because it's a big part of my life, and it has gotten me through so much.